Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where I'm definitely thinking about going to war, but I think the time is just not now for that. What we need to do before we go to war is we need to complete our megastructure setup. I think that's the most important thing. And the reason for that is because basically I was just looking around a bit here, and from what I can tell, there appear to be fundamentally three powers in the galaxy. There are a few smattering of weak guys like the Synthoid Extinguishers at this point. There's some fallen empires like the Marish Watchers or the Mictor Continuity that are independent. However, the vast majority of the power is currently held by us, by the Allied Interlinked Systems, or by the Belmacosa Enforcers. The question is, who do we go after? The answer right now is, I think, none of those. And the reason for that is because we simply are in, like, a balance of power right now, I think. And that is something that we need to break. So, of course, Earth needs jobs. I'm going to replace these research labs with admin offices. Now, that's not going to fix the jobs, but that'll get us started. And what else do we need in our colonies? That is actually it.
The conquest of a new world has begun.
So we are over here currently waiting on construction to finish on the interstellar assembly site. And we have started building a habitat in Umzara. So that is wonderful. Now we do have enough influence to build another habitat, but I'm going to hold off on that, because we have about 600 days here until we can begin construction, not on our interstellar assembly site, but rather on our... Are we going to go for the Sentry Array site? No, I think we said we were going to go for the Strategic Coordination Center. So that'll be fine. Energy weapon damage, ooh, Dyson Spheres, and matter decompressors. I did want to know what these did. The matter decompressor lenses a black hole's gravity, forming a drill of gravitational forces to retrieve minerals from the singularity. We do have black holes. I like it. That will help our minerals a lot. We're going to get started on that. That's pretty great. And of course, ring worlds are also something that we can create, so we're not really in a rush to go to war, right? We do eventually want to spread the Ethiopian healthcare system all over the galaxy, but we've got lots of work to do at home. We've got plenty of projects to work on, so I'm not concerned about that right now. We're going to go ahead and combine these together. They want to invite the Awoken in. Sure, they can give that a go. We do have maxed cohesion right now, and so we are building up our levels again. That's great. And our fleet power is only marginally better than that of the Talakor League. Which is slightly surprising, considering how much we've exceeded our naval cap. Interesting. Now we're going to leave it on 40 years. I don't think I'll ever put it on status change. These guys would not be in favor of that. That's okay. As far as kick members goes, we probably will switch to President Decides eventually. So that vote failed. We do have a new engineering research available. Of course, we did just get our ring worlds researched. Wonderful, and we're going to go for, I think, Strikecraft attack speed, since that's one of the cheaper ones. That will be absolutely fine. A pitched gang battle on Trappist Tertius, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Umzara Secundus here. Oh, they want to disable free migration law? I vote no on that. Get out of here. This tech world does require housing. And this mining world requires a job. Is there any mining jobs that we can actually build with structures? I don't think so. No. No, there is not. We could put a nanite transmuter in here. We're gaining 2 nanites per month, so that could be one of our nanite gains. And we'd also need a mining district, of course, for our job, and that is just fine. Now, Earth here still needs a job, and we'll build an admin park. The vote succeeded. The Talakur League are jerks. I don't know why they'd want to disable free migration, but okay. Sure. Well, we're just going to hold off on that for now. Eventually, we may want to kick them out of our federation and vassalize them. We did lose an admiral, but that's okay. What do we need more than anything right now? More than anything, we need influence. We do have a research agreement and a commercial pact that is lowering that. Now, where can we see our actual modifiers there? Is it in here? Yeah, it should be in here. So we have a research agreement with the Talakur League and the United Corinth Commonwealth. So these guys over here. What are we actually getting from our research agreement? Not a whole lot. We're giving stuff to them. So we're going to break that. And that will save us some of our influence per month. Wonderful. And let's check our other one. This is with the Talakur League. I'm going to break that as well. There. And that should... this may require a month tick to update, but that should give us an additional... Yeah, an additional chunk there. Nice. Naval cap coming up. That's always a good thing. We also need admin cap. So these are actually kind of even right now. We're going to go for naval cap again.
Incoming transmission.
They want a research agreement again, but we're going to decline for now. Again, it's not because we want to keep technology from them. It's simply because we want to have more influence for ourselves. Now, we do need to go in here and find our commercial pacts. Okay, so what are we actually getting from this commercial pact? That's a lot of energy credits. We'll probably keep that one. What about this one? That's more as well. Like, that's plenty. I think that's worth it. And finally, the other trading pact is with these guys. No, that's worth it too. Okay, so all of those will be fine. And we did manage to net ourselves a little bit more influence per month. And that will be fine. Now, one thing we might want to think about doing is rival the Belmacosa Enforcers. Now, we should be aware that they may declare war on us. They might anyway. But that would gain us half a point per month. Let's do it. And then invite them into our... No, I'm kidding. Okay, so that's getting us now 5.5 influence per month once this tooltip updates. Now, will they attack us? Possibly. If they do, are we afraid? Well, let's see. I was able to see some of their fleets when I was looking around off camera. That's 101k there. Yeah, they have some decent-sized fleets, but nothing that we can't handle, all things considered. As long as we're careful. And use our quick movement to our advantage, which we absolutely would be able to, and we'd be able to bring in our edicts, and ultimately, I think it would be fine. Do we care about diplomatic weight from fleet power? We might not care about this anymore. That is 10% ship build speed, but that's fine. I think we can drop the diplomatic grants as well. However, we would have to re-up them with influence costs, which would be tough. For right now, anyway. So I think we'll hold off on that. That will be fine for now. I'm kind of hoping that the Belmicosa decide to declare war on us. Ooh, the Yon Company followed us. That's these guys over here. Now, they are equivalent superior. And they're only superior economically because they're so huge. Like, they have a lot of territory that they took from the Synthoid. So that's fine. Overall, I do believe that we could win against some of these. Massive subspace disturbances have erupted in systems across the galaxy. Early reports indicate that nearly 50% of the systems in the galaxy have been affected by this unprecedented phenomenon, which appears to be a byproduct of thousands of years of heavy hyperspace travel by civilizations, both past and present. Scientists are confident that this galactic space storm will dissipate by itself within a period of 5 to 10 years. Until that happens, the storm will play havoc with sublight engines, shield generators, and sensor systems in those star systems affected by it. The galactic community has officially named this storm VNAV and issued a general travel advisory. This too shall pass. The most crucial feature of the initial stage of the interstellar assembly is the locus. A sophisticated holographic projection of a black hole, it is meant to evoke the gravitational chasm that lurks in the galactic core, the fulcrum upon which the galaxy turns. Once fully built, this place will also be an axle of sorts, around which the quiet diplomacy and soft power that often drive the galaxy swirl. Excellent. So, we're at 277 influence. We could begin upgrading this, or we could wait and begin constructing our Strategic Coordination Center site. Other options is begin constructing it and let our unity tick up. In a few years, like 10-ish years, something like that, we'll have enough. Well, actually more like 8, actually more like 5, wouldn't it be? It would be more like 5. I apparently can't math, but that's nothing new. So, yeah, we're over halfway to being able to work on both simultaneously. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade the console ring here. We'll get that going. We're 41% done with this habitat. Now, we're going to be spending a little bit of time, oh, there's Storm here, but we're going to be spending a little bit of time doing things that we can't do, if that makes sense. That makes no sense. But we're going to be spending a little bit of time working on multiple megastructures that we can't work on simultaneously. And it's going to be a little bit inefficient here, because we have to let our unity tick up. Now, it's going to cost us how much for that? Only 64,000. I thought it was like 71,000. Neat. Okay. I do want to check up through here. This mining station, of course, requires a gene clinic. And it will be a mining station as well. Anything else required? No. Not right now, but we are getting some good expansion done internally. We have limited space to work with, and that's okay. We can build ourselves some sweet, sweet megastructures, and it's all good. I'm going to combine these armies together because they are supposed to be combined. Excellent. And they want to invite the Awoken in. I'll vote for it. Oh. I didn't realize that this is a thing here. Oh, no, we have completed it. Right. But we can do testing the fabric, which I didn't realize was available. But yeah, that absolutely is. The time has come to find a way to unleash the energies of the Shroud and tap into this unfathomable source of power. The current theory is that a sufficiently large power surge could rupture the barrier between dimensions, ultimately leading to the two realities merging. The energies of the Shroud belong to those who seize it, so let us seize it. Researching this special project will further establish us as the Crisis. Now we've already beaten 2 crises in this galaxy. Do we want to do this yet? Honestly, I think that this will cause the Belmicosa and perhaps even the allied interlinked systems to declare war on us. If they do that simultaneously, I do think that we will struggle mightily and possibly lose. Very possibly lose. So I think we're going to hold off on that for a little while. Yeah, basically everybody's voting against this. That's okay. I want to get a bunch of these megastructures constructed before we really start getting belligerent. Like, we're playing this slow and patient, and I want to keep going on that route. We are making a lot more influence now, and that is a good thing. So I do want to construct our Strategic Coordination Center as soon as we can. We're getting close on our amount of unity, so that's wonderful. We're just letting that tick on forward. It apparently costs quite a lot of influence to leave the galactic community. We are going to oppose relocating the galactic market, I think. Or no, we don't have this. We don't have this. So we're going to support it. Fantastic. Ooh, we're a top candidate to be on the council. Huh. Wasn't expecting that, but okay, we'll take it. Nothing to do on our colonies for right now, so basically all we're doing right now is waiting for construction ships to finish. Now, since we have additional influence income, I think we can actually get away with constructing a third construction ship. So we'll get to work on that, and we also have the matter decompressors. Wonderful. We're also going to grab Dyson Spheres, which of course are basically the same thing, except for energy credits. Fully enveloping a star. And is that going to destroy all of the worlds in the system, like the ring world will? I would guess so with a Dyson Sphere, and I would guess that that's possibly the case with the matter extractor too. Regardless, let's get that extra construction ship ready to go. The ISS Bengal is now ready. And we're going to continue constructing habitats. So we're just going to go up to Procyon here. And can we build habitats around inhabited worlds? Yeah, we can do that. I think I'm not going to do that, though. So Procyon 2 would be a good target. Let's do it. Fantastic. So that will drop down our influence, but our influence will continue to come up. The Yan Company just declared war on the Synthoid Extinguishers. Well, they're already pretty dead, so no big deal there. That's fine. And we can check in up here. I don't expect there to be too much there. Yeah, not too much at all. I'm hoping that by the time we get enough unity to get a second megastructure going, I am hoping... +9 science research. I'm hoping that we will be able to construct at that time. But I haven't mathed it out. Okay. Let's check to see... Yeah, I don't see where that science was grabbed. I didn't look at it, unfortunately. I should have, but I did not. Okay, so we are on the council now, I believe. Yes, we are a council member. We could declare a crisis. There would not be much support for declaring a crisis on anyone, and that's fine. This all costs a large amount of influence. We're probably mostly going to ignore the fact that we're on the council. Although it would be nice if that gave us, like, half a point of influence. That'd be super solid. But it doesn't, so that's fine. So we're at 248. We require 10 more months of influence, and we'll be roughly at the correct unity level at that point. Now, we will bump up to an existential threat once we completed the fourth Become the Crisis, the Hadedeshi United systems have been destroyed. That's okay. We are fine by this, or with this, rather. And we're going to get our architectural renaissance soon enough. They want to give the Boki Consciousness association status. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure the Belmacosa are fighting the Boki Consciousness currently. Yes, they are. But that's okay. There. So I believe they now have association status. Trying to invite the Awoken in again. Entertaining. If we were to fight someone, I would like it to be the Belmacosa.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
That would be amazing if we were able to fight the Belmacosa. And I think that we're going to go for defense platform hull points here. We're really just going for the cheapest repeatable techs every time. We're not really prioritizing getting super far ahead in any one category. These guys are still considered overwhelming technologically, but we have more diplomatic weight than they do, and we don't know what their power level is here. So that's definitely interesting. Okay, we're at 293. 2 more month ticks, and we'll have enough to begin construction of our next megastructure. And we've almost got enough for the edicts as well, but that's going to be a little bit longer here. That's fine. Now, this construction ship in Umzara is going to finish up quite soon. That's definitely something to think about. Yeah, we need, I think, 2 more month ticks here to get architectural renaissance. That will be fantastic. Do we want to grab nanite actuators right now? Let's go ahead and do it. We do have a surplus of nanites, so that'll be fine. Just give ourselves that sweet, sweet 10% research speed boost. And we're just waiting for, I think, 1 more month tick before this is affordable. Technically, it's going to be 2. We're lacking 970 unity. We gain 728. Now, we don't gain a lot of unity. We're not really focusing that as a gain. But this next month tick, which is also a year tick, and also a decade tick, is going to get us where we need to go. So at this point, we're going to head from Umzara over to Terralum, and of course, we're going to colonize this habitat. Fantastic. And now we can go ahead and put through the architectural renaissance. And then, of course, we are going to begin construction on our Strategic Coordination Center. Right here. Let's get to work on that. Excellent. And we're also increasing our build speed by 50%. So you can see here that this is only 450 days away from finishing the Locus. Procyon Prime is getting some substance abuse. That's not great. Let's check in on our colonies real quick here. Nothing to be done. Okay. Sounds good. So we don't currently have the influence for the Merrimack to begin construction, but that's fine. That's an asteroid there. Asteroid, asteroid, asteroid. Is there anything over here that we can actually construct over? I mean, there is this world over here. It doesn't have any resources, but that's maybe okay. Yeah, we could do that. There's mostly asteroids in here. And of course, Terralum Prime. We did just lose a scientist, and what were they in charge of? The ISS Equinox. Okay. So we'll recruit ourselves a new scientist here. It doesn't really matter. And let's go to over here. Okay, the ISS Equinox is over the Mars habitat, so we will assist research there. Not that we actually have any science going on there. That's fine, though. We're lacking 95 influence right now to construct. The Boki Consciousness has built a mega art installation. Good for them. Good for them. And our construction over here of the Strategic Coordination Center is going very well. We are currently almost
The conquest of a
20%
new
done.
world has begun.
Not
The enemy
bad
is
at all.
targeting one of our stations.
Pirates in Tonafear. Of course, Tonafear is over here. We can't do anything about that really, and we're not going to, but hopefully our Federation member will take care of it again. And yeah, looks like they absolutely are. Fantastic. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to keep building these megastructures at an ever-increasing rate. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.